Good evening, welcome and thanks for joining the tourism news on CHTV. The news is brought to you by
CH Travel and Tour. With CH Travel and Tour, they offer services like flight ticketing, hotel booking, visa assistance, car rentals, study abroad. You can contact them on 024 306 8558, 024 306 8558, or you can contact them on their landline 030 231 8932, 030 231 8932.
CH Travel and Tour. Smart, innovative, trustworthy, and experience.
I am Cassandra Kweku, the headlines. Ashanti Fest 2026 transforms Kumasi Street with vibrant arts and culture. Ghanaians unite to support Black Stars ahead of 2026 World Cup. These and many other stories coming up. Now let's settle for the news in details. The ongoing Ashanti Fest 2026 celebration is bringing color and creativity to the streets of Kumasi, as the Asokwa interchange has become a center of attraction where students are using visual storytelling to showcase culture, talent, and innovation, drawing in passers-by and sparking public interest. Students from across the Ashanti region used bold colors and creative designs to turn the concrete walls into striking murals. The artwork showcased a mix of traditional and modern themes, featuring kente patterns, Adinkra symbols, and scenes that reflect everyday life and cultural identity. The initiative not only beautifies the busy interchange but also promotes youth creativity and cultural expression. Organizers of Ashanti Fest say the project highlights the role of art in tourism and community engagement. The colorful display has now become one of the standout attractions of the festival, drawing admiration from the public. And to the second story, Ghanaians have come together in a show of national support for the Black Stars as various initiatives get underway to back the team's journey to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, from contributions by government agencies and corporate organizations to grassroots campaigns across communities. The nation is uniting to provide both the resources and encouragement the team needs to excel on the world stage. A fundraising campaign has been launched to mobilize resources for the Black Stars, with government officials, corporate bodies, and individuals showing strong support. The initiative is being led by a committee chaired by Deputy Finance Minister Thomas Ampim. At the launch, engineers and planners made a major contribution, pledging $5 million as headline sponsors. President John Dramani Mahama was also present at the event and reaffirmed his support for the national team. A touching moment came when he called on music stars Stonebwoy and Shatawale to unite, drawing applause from the audience. The public is being encouraged to contribute to the campaign through designated short codes. The initiative highlights football's role in bringing Ghanaians together as the nation looks ahead to the World Cup. Also, Ghana is taking its rich culture to the world stage. At a major arts festival in Ohio, the country showcased the power of art, culture, and innovation to drive collaboration and global partnerships. The 14th World Music and Dance Festival, held alongside the 6th Annual Ohio University Global Arts Festival in Athens, brought together artists and scholars from around the world, led by Professor Pascal Young and Professor Emerita Young. The festival provided a platform for cultural exchange and creative collaboration. Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Atablajifa Gomashi highlighted how art, culture and technology work together to drive sustainable development, stressing that each area relies on the others to thrive. With the retirement of the festival's directors, the minister encouraged Ohio University to maintain strong ties with Ghana through faculty and student exchanges, assuring continued government support. The minister assured the university that the Ghanaian government will continue to support initiatives that strengthen this partnership. Ghana's presence at the festival reinforces its role as a global leader in cultural diplomacy and creative innovation. Away from that, Easter celebrations are set to take on an adventurous visit as the Ghana Tourism Authority announces the 2026 Kwahu Easter Paragliding Festival, bringing together adventure, culture and tourism at the scenic Ojianoma Mountains in the eastern region. The Ghana Tourism Authority has announced the 2026 Kwahu Easter Paragliding Festival set for April 3rd to April 6th at the Ojiamwa Mountains in the eastern region. The event will be held under the patronage of President John Dramani Mahama with support from Tourism Minister Ablajifa Gomashi. As Ghana's leading adventure tourism event, the festival will feature tandem flight, aerial displays, and tourism exhibitions alongside street carnivals, concerts, cultural performances, and food fairs across the Kwahu enclave. Let's go for a commercial break, and when we are back, we continue with the stories.
CH Travel and Tour. Smart, innovative, trustworthy, and experience.
Would like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, CH Travel and Tour. With CH Travel and Tour, they offer services like flight ticketing, hotel booking, visa assistance, car rentals, study abroad. You can contact them on 024 306 8558, 024 306 8558, or you can contact them on their landline 030 231 8932, 030 231 8932.
Welcome back from the break, but before we continue with the stories, let's watch an interview on Study Abroad from CH Travel and Tour.
Good day everyone, and welcome to today's segment where we'll be sharing opportunities that would shape your life. I am Gripman from CH Travel and Tour, and I'm joined in by my colleague Ken, who has extensive knowledge when it comes to study abroad. Today, he's going to help us unpack and unravel on what it means to study abroad and what every student needs to know before making one of the biggest academic and financial decisions. Hello, welcome, Ken.
Thank you, bro.
How you doing?
I'm good. And you?
Everything going on fine?
Yeah.
How's your week been?
The week has been going on smooth here. Everything's fine.
Fine. So today we are here to throw more light on study abroad.
Sure.
So can you please enlighten us on what it means to study abroad?
Okay. When we talk of study abroad, it simply means taking some time out of your country to study in another country. You know, some may prefer to study in Europe, others may prefer to study in Australia, America, and even some parts of Africa, yes, because we have diasporans who are studying here in our various universities, yes. Sure. So study abroad simply means taking your time out of your country to study in another country.
All right, so what should a student consider first before choosing a university to study abroad?
One thing I always advise my students of is you should consider your choice of study.
Okay.
That's your program. Yeah, you should know the program you want to study. Because I remember some time ago, I had a student who wanted to study in the UK. He did engineering here in Legon. Yes. Now, a person to ask me with masters.
Sure.
So it wasn't specific with the kind of field he wants to study. But so I had to give him some options to choose. So I gave him civil engineering, geomatic engineering, mechanical engineering.
Sure.
Yes. So out of these three, he chose two. Yes, and he's now in Coventry University.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So, what are the educational background to see if I'm a student and I need to, or I want to enroll in a university outside the country? What should be my educational background and some of the documents I would need to apply for study abroad?
Right. So the minimum educational background should be SHS. Yes. So when you have your SHS qualifications, you can apply for diploma programs or degree programs. Then after that, you continue with your bachelor's, master's, and PhD programs. And the documents needed are your academic transcripts, your certificates, your CV, letter of purpose, letter of recommendation, etc. Yeah, we have a lot. So when you get in, we will take you through the process as well. Yeah.
And what are some of the working opportunities when it comes to study abroad?
So with the working opportunities, you can be in school and still be working. Yes, so we have some short-term rules related to your field of study. Okay. Yes, so you can be in school while also working as well.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. And do we provide accommodation when it comes to study abroad?
Yeah, most of the schools comes with accommodation. So you definitely get accommodation when you apply for a study abroad.
To say I'm a student, why should CH Travel and Tour be my number one option when it comes to study abroad?
Okay, CH Travel and Tour should be your first option because we make your application easier and faster. We take our time to take you through every process step by step because we are smart and we have experience and we are trustworthy as well.
That has been really insightful, and
sure.
Thanks for sharing with us.
Thanks for
what it means to study abroad. So what would be your final words to students who are interested in applying for schools outside the country?
Look no further than CH Travel and Tour. We are located at Dasum and Pawili, opposite CBG. You can contact us on 024-306-8558 or 050-912-3404.
Sani Bonani, I will be a marketer.
Carol Javat, I will be a dietitian.
Assalamu alaikum, I will be an international lawyer.
Merhaba, I will be a pharmacist.
Intagala, I will be a diplomat.
Makadini, I will be a civil engineer.
All right, thank you once again for joining us on today's segment. This is CH Travel and Tour, and we help not only with your study abroad, but with your visa applications, your passports, your birth certificates. When it comes to your car rentals, they are number one. When it comes to your hotel reservations and your ticketing, look no further than CH Travel and Tour. Thank you once again for watching.
CH Travel and Tour. Smart, innovative, trustworthy, and experience.
Moving on to the travel lifestyle segment, we take a closer look at why some children are born outside the country and what it means for the family and their future.
It's about you giving your child a jump start ahead of life. So knowing that if I give birth outside, if I have the means of which CH Travel and Tour has that package. Now, it's not about the facilities. I'm not looking at the facilities because for facilities and doctors, we can have the same facilities and doctors. We can. Yeah. I'm not saying that we have. There's difference. But when your child is born outside, right, there's something that we call language skill. For instance, me, Ashanti boy, Kwewu boy, Tree, Brofone Crazy so. I give birth to my child in Eucharist's home country, Portugal. The child will learn that language, additional to mine. Secondly, there is this culture difference, whereby the child will grow up in that culture, get to know and understand. It is how I will say, Obagana, now it's different from here, Tehano. Because when you experience with different cultures, right? Aside that, a child that is born there can be a citizen. for us Ghanaians, we allow dual citizenship. So the child can be a citizen of one country, and it depends on the country where you give birth. So for me, I will encourage mothers that if the means is there, they should go to CA Travel and Tour, talk to them that, okay, this is your package, I want to go. How do I?
It's very affordable.
It's affordable.
Yeah.
See, Hetty, we are here, as we are here now, you're born that prayer camp, say, to Kwabruchiri. All because they say Kwabruchiri. It's, you know, say, you see a Kwabruchiri Ghana. Oh, yeah, baby, here. Let your mother go and give birth to you over there. It's not that Ghana is not good. You get my point. But let that child have that experience. But the things that they will get, aside the language, aside the healthcare, aside the facilities that they will enjoy, I think it's also fun and adventure for you, the mom, or even the father. Say, oh, you're about wait here, you're called Wohonum. Baba any bruniba. Now, some sinner a castle will be on two Kwanko de Kroma. Say the years you could call Bethlehem, or but it I say, or call UK, and I say, or call Portugal, or call Spain. Now, I have siblings in Ghana, I say they have siblings in Ghana. Now, we parents also have a come. We are also free on my head. Once you give birth, oh, head him no one, now, Oko Wohonuma. A global citizen, automatically, why they?
Nice citizen.
Mr. Bede. Yeah, will be Ghana Bede. So, why don't you think that one child to open doors for even the family?
And finally, on the Voice of the Streets, we spoke with some Ghanaians to hear their views on the Fugu Wednesday initiative by the Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative at Ablajifa Gomashi. Let's take a closer look at what they had to say in this video.
Please, your name.
I am Apostle Dr. Samson Tete.
Okay, Apostle Dr. Samson Tete. Please, the government brought it that we should wear Fugu Wednesdays. What is your take on it?
It is a laudable idea, but I think that Wednesday is a midweek, and so why don't we rather choose a day like Friday, then into the Saturday, into the weekend. I think that with that it will be fine. Apart from that, it's not only the issue of Fugu that we as Ghanaians need to focus much of our attention on. Let's domesticate everything that we produce here in Ghana. That is our culture. And so the tie and dye, the African prints, we should also focus our attention on that. So that one can be, let's say, Monday to Friday, to Wednesday, Thursday. Then the Fugu comes in on the Friday, and then the Saturday. It kills it.
Please, do you have Fugu yourself?
I do. Okay. I have assorted Fugu. I wear.
And apart from Fugu, you said we should wear other African print attires. Which day do you think we should wear them?
Probably, yes, from the Wednesday, Thursday, and then the Friday. It should be a day set aside by Ghanaians to wear African prints. This is our culture. When you go to, as it were, Saudi Arabia, they have their own way of dressing, and that's it. It doesn't matter the day. They will dress in to suit their culture. So why don't we also? It could be Monday to Friday. This is who we are. That is our cultural heritage. So we need to be proud of who we are as Ghanaians. We are copying too much, and it's not helping us. So it's better we now domesticate. I agree with that. Unfortunately, I'm also wearing something that is not made of, how do you call it?
But it has a print on it.
Absolutely, yes. So I am all for the idea of we wearing things made here.
Okay.
Yes. It also, creates employment for our people as well.
And ye Fugu kwa like Friday where we won't say a bedroom baby ye pam tuma at the shape Friday. And also ye promote to a man in koye say Fugu no kwa because region bia region ni omu culture. Inti yam promote to ni na e man in koye say Fugu. Inti mimiti hai mi aigbeni no ye wo ye tare ayeshe. Metimi ahye Fugu sa inti yam promote ni na de beba ni say ye panyifo to say parliamentarians ye president ministers ni amano omu sha ebe ye omu obi su fe no no so wa hye inti say a person yen shall free top no because the president and shan cause a chronosua Crobens Cranon Gambia na one shan cause Zambia anka Zambia for out of ignorance into not omu person omu srea anka fugunu enko virus into on chef problem as time goes on no you be fire to my pafra.
Oh pa because ema ye culture no ebi a ye share so na obi ehun say ye culture na ye promote culture na ma ebi a obi a region bi a obi a wo no we hu say we free it's ebe bo ayen pa
we fine say yen nyema ye Ghana fo ankasa ye no say yen be say first omo she kente ni nyema obe hu say kente nti fugu no enu so ye ade a culture no e kan ye Ghana ma nyema no ho nti ye say because nkruma kra ho so o fugu nti ehun ya ye fine
ampa cho fugu no obi
o mi corn off na minister nti say obeto bi a che me dia
na say bi me emergency me koto bi but ne buo ne price na e bo ma me no eno na nti government be ya ma fugu na ye every day Wednesdays where I just want to say ne buo no on man bra from kakama ye
entire hunya na esombo nso ema nye Ghana for nti fugu dey I don't think there was problem with it or see ancient Wednesdays I don't think there was problem with it
remember say nkwala young boys o mo she fugu e me fe nanso ne boy ye din nti be sin na yato timi so man penin so see yen she fugu man dey a ye be shama no nanso o me surprise fugu ni bi.
This is all for the tourism news on CHTV, but before, let's take a recap of the headlines. Ashanti Fest 2026 transforms Kumasi streets with vibrant arts and culture. Ghanaians unite to support Black Stars ahead of 2026 World Cup. Thanks for joining the news. Cassandra Kweku. Have a nice day.